All right, your first question. Are you familiar with spreadsheets or Google Docs? Also, are you familiar with Google Form? If so, what is your level of experiences with them?
I'm fairly experienced with Google Docs, Google Forms, spreadsheets, the whole suite of apps. Used them for school, used them just for filling out forms. I've been a part of programs that have been actually designed for developing those kinds of applications. Like they actually took trials of youth to see how they could use them, and I was involved in those. So I'd say I'm pretty proficient in using those programs.
Are you willing to help create a new process for keeping track of student council spending?
Absolutely. When it comes to money, what comes in and what goes out of the accounts is obviously the most important. But what happens in between is what ends up getting people in trouble when the money doesn't check out. For those of you in the Tri-M program, we've had a lot of difficulty this year with money getting lost due to spending that couldn't be made up. And that's the kind of thing that a new filing program could prevent from happening.
We have now finished the questions from the board. We will move on to the council-generated question. How do your previous years on student council reflect your work ethic?
I've been the committee chair of two separate committees, the Decorations Committee as a freshman during Winter Week, and I was the chair of the Advertising Committee for Kindness Month. And those two roles are ones that I'm not terribly familiar with, being more creative in nature, but I feel I did a fairly good job at both of them. And when it comes down to it, I would really love to take a more practical role, as I've done an all right job serving you the last 2 years already.
We have finished all the questions. You now have 45 seconds to wrap it up.
I've spent 2 years on this council, and it's been a really good time to me thus far. Across the school, I've had a lot of opportunities at leadership roles, and I'm really hoping that this can be another one that I can add to my repertoire.